Hey guys, how you doing? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs. Today we're gonna put this printer on this stand. Don't go anywhere. On my last video, you saw me building this stand and then kind of working with the printer. So I got these two pipes, right, that the Epson provides so you can lift the printer. They're 2 inches. There's one over there and one over here. And now on the, if you check the book and the instructions, it tells you, or Epson tells you that you need 8 people to lift this printer. It is kind of heavy. It's not that heavy, but it is very heavy. It's heavy to where I can't pick it up on myself. So, but you don't need 8 people. The guys, Imaging Spectrum, told me that you need at least 4 people to lift this printer up. But I'm gonna show you how you can do it, but just one, just me. All you need is one good Mexican. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a set of stands so I can raise this up and hold it in place and then just slide this underneath. So that's what I'm gonna do. And all I gotta do is really measure how high the stand is. And let me bring you in closer so you can see. Okay, so if I measure this stand, the stand measures 28 inches, 28 and a quarter. That's what the height. But then it's got this lip right here. So if I look at the lip is 29 inches at 29 and a quarter. So that means that I have to build a stand that's at least 29 and a quarter, and this will slide in place. Basically, I need it a little taller, right? Actually, this one in the back is higher than 29. See, this one in the back is 30 inches. So that lip right there is 30 inches. So it'll be 30 inches plus, I don't know if you can see this bracket. Can you see this bracket? That's where the printer is gonna sit on the stand. This is the pipe that that they're providing for us to raise it. So if I measure the center of the pipe to the bottom of the bracket, that's 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 inches. So I need to build a stand that's 33.5 or 34, so this printer can slide underneath the stand, or the stand can slide underneath the printer, and then I'll just raise it down and set it in place. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what I did is I cut 4 of these pieces of 2x4, and they're about 36 inches. So I'm gonna cut a hole in the center right at the top, and that's gonna receive the pipes for the printer. We got those holes drilled, and again the pipe is going to go through there. That's going to become a stand. But on the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nail that right there to kind of create like a little stand. And I cut all these small pieces just to kind of support it a little better. More than likely these two are too small. More than likely I'm going to break those when I nail them, but doesn't matter because I want to nail this into that, and it should be okay. So yeah, more than likely these two are going to break once I nail them. Oh, they didn't. Okay, that's good. That's real good. So I'm in there, and then I'm going to put another one here just to kind of make the feed a little stronger. Just like that. So this is what we got. This is what we built. It's just few stands, right? They don't have to look pretty. By all means, they don't have to be pretty. They just have to serve a purpose. Right now, like if I look at them, they look like it's really tall, right? But once we lift off the printer and we set it in here, let me show you how they're gonna go. So once I lift up the printer, this will slide in. Let me slide it. See that? See how it slides in there? So this is gonna become a stand, a temporary stand. It won't fall anywhere. Like for example, if it wants to go this way, it won't, because it'll keep it from breaking. It won't go the other way because that's what the legs are for. Hopefully, hopefully it won't do that. But now the next step is gonna be to lift this up and get it on this stand, right? And for that, what I'm gonna use a jack, and I'm gonna jack this up until I can get it on those stands. Pretty clever, just like that. So now I gotta do is slide the stands in place. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the jack on the other side, do the same thing, raise it up, put the stands on the other side, the other two stands on the other side, get the pallet out of the way, and then slide the stand underneath it. You will see in a little bit. Okay, so I reached the end of the jack, and I still got maybe like an inch to go. So I'm gonna have to lift it by hand and get it inside this brackets I made. Now that we have this printer on the stand, I'm gonna take these pipes out. I already took that other one out, but this one I don't have enough room, so I gotta get it over here where I have enough room to get it out. So these things are pretty hefty. I guess now what I gotta do is I gotta put the take-up reel. So here we go. Now we're gonna set this take-up reel in here. I like how this thing fits. Like, it's designed so simple that it just slides, literally slides in place, just like that. See that? And the take-up reel won't come off. I still gotta bolt it down, but so even though this thing looks really heavy, it's not. I mean, it's got some weight to it, but it's not like super heavy. And this thing's got a couple of notches, and you just slide them in place, and that's it. Cool. So now all the screws are in, except the ones for the take-up reel. There you go. Just like that. Cool. Let me tighten this up, and the machine will be ready to go. Or, you know, next video will be about starting the machine, setting it up, and all that good stuff. Okay, so the last thing I needed to install was this deal right here, and this puts kind of puts pressure on the paper, and that's the last thing I needed to do. So everything is put together on this printer. All we got to do is, you know, run like ink and stuff like that, install it on the software and stuff like that, and that is pretty much it. Done, complete. All I gotta do, you know, like take all this tape out, and I'm gonna start doing some like, you know, installing the software, installing the drivers, putting the ink in there. I will make another video whenever it's time for us to do our first print, but for now it's done. The build is complete. This thing is heavy. Don't do what I did, okay? Don't do it by yourself. It is actually very scary once you have this up in the air. It is very scary. I didn't want to show you that part, but yeah, don't do this by yourself. Make sure you get some help. Make sure you follow instructions. Like, for example, whenever you buy this printer, whoever you buy it from, in my case, I bought it from Spectrum Imaging. They told me to get at least 4 people. Me being a hard-headed, I listened, so I did it by myself. Please pay attention to those instructions, because if you drop this, there goes $15,000. We don't want to do that. So do pay attention to that. Read your instructions. But the printer is already on the stand. It's ready to go. Like I said, all I gotta do is just go by and remove all this tape. Start getting everything where it needs to be. Install the software. Run the printer, and then start doing jobs, like, you know, selling work. That's it. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, questions, or what have you, let me know in the comments below. It was a pleasure. This thing got me sweating. It got me sweating, especially when I had to lift this side over here. Oh, this side is heavy, like heavy. Yeah, that one not so much, but this one is really heavy. But yeah, if you have any comments, please let me know in the comments below. Pleasure like always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye, and I will see you later. Adios.